Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. A quiet forest just before sunrise. The air is cool, almost still. Slowly, a faint glow brushes the horizon, painting the treetops with golden light. A bird calls, then another. Drops of dew glisten like tiny diamonds on green leaves. You take a deep breath, and something inside you softens. Why does this feel so good? Why does something as simple as color, pattern, or sound bring us a rush of calm or joy? This is not just poetry. It's science, psychology, and something deeper, something ancient. Beauty is more than pretty things. It's a hidden language that our minds have spoken for hundreds of thousands of years, and today we'll decode it. Let's rewind time. Imagine a world without cities, roads, or technology. Just open plains, forests, rivers, and skies that seemed endless. Our ancestors lived in this world, constantly scanning their surroundings to survive. In that life-or-death environment, what was useful often became beautiful. The lush green of plants meant food. Flowing water meant safety. A symmetrical face hinted at health and strength. Our brains started rewarding us for noticing patterns that kept us alive. Even tools became beautiful. Archaeologists have found hand axes over 1 million years old, carefully chipped, symmetrical, pleasing to look at. They could have been rough and clumsy and still worked, but someone took time to make them balanced, sharp, even graceful. Why? Because humans are drawn to harmony. This isn't random taste. It's evolution. A spiral shell, a sunflower, a snowflake. They all follow mathematical principles like the golden ratio and fractals. We didn't invent those patterns. We discovered them because nature has always used them. And we responded with awe. Even today, when we see something beautiful, the reward centers in our brain light up. Dopamine is released, the same chemical we get when we eat something delicious, listen to music we love, or feel affection. This is why beauty feels good. It's wired into us. Our brains are like antennas tuned to certain signals: symmetry, contrast, color, movement, rhythm. Beauty is not a luxury. It's a built-in part of perception, and it's powerful. Studies show that even people with severe memory loss still respond to beauty. They may forget names, faces, or events, but they still pause at a painting or smile at a melody. Beauty lives deep in the brain, beyond logic or memory. There's also something universal about it. Cultures may differ, but across the world, people share a love for sunsets, flowers, music, and even certain proportions in design. Beauty is a quiet language we all speak without needing to learn it. But here's the paradox. In our fast, efficient world, beauty often gets pushed aside. Cities are built for speed, not grace. Homes for cost, not delight. Offices for function, not feeling. Think about the last building you entered. Was it inspiring or just a box? Blank walls, harsh lights, flat colors. These things work, but they don't feed the part of us that craves detail and variety. When spaces lack beauty, we notice, even if unconsciously. Our eyes get restless. Our mood dips. On the other hand, when spaces are thoughtfully designed, when they include natural light, curves, textures, art, we feel better. Productivity rises. Stress lowers. Some companies know this. They add plants to offices, hang art, use warm colors, create spaces for creativity. Because beauty isn't just nice to have, it changes how people behave and feel. One of the most fascinating areas where beauty shows its power is in healing. Hospitals, for example, are often plain and sterile, but studies have shown that patients with access to gardens, windows, or even pictures of nature recover faster. They use less pain medication. They leave the hospital sooner. Why? Because beauty lowers stress. It helps the body shift out of survival mode. When we see something pleasing, our breathing slows, our blood pressure can drop, and our mood lifts. This isn't magic, it's biology. The same brain that once found safety in a green valley still finds comfort in natural light or a blooming tree. Here's the good news. Beauty isn't only in galleries or distant landscapes. It's woven into everyday life. It's in the morning coffee cup with a perfect swirl of cream. The way your favorite song makes you tap your foot. The pattern on your shoes. The shape of a well-made spoon. The playful shadows cast by sunlight through blinds. When we notice these details, our days become richer. We feel more alive. And this is not about luxury. It's about attention. The smallest things can spark joy when we pause to see them. Want a happier day? Look for beauty deliberately. Bring a plant to your desk. Step outside at lunch. Listen closely to a song, really noticing the notes. Surround yourself with things that make your senses wake up. So, where does this leave us? Beauty is not a shallow extra. It's a thread running through our survival, our minds, our health, our happiness. As we build our world, we can choose to add more of it. Cities can have murals and green roofs. Schools can be colorful and inviting. Products can be designed with elegance as well as function. Even an email, a meal, or a meeting can be shaped beautifully with care, clarity, and thought. The result? People thrive. They work better, feel calmer, connect more deeply. Beauty reminds us that life is not just about existing. It's about experiencing. It tells our minds, you're safe, you're alive, pay attention. So next time you see a pattern in the clouds, a clever piece of design, or just the curve of a smile, pause. That quiet joy you feel, that's your brain recognizing something timeless. Beauty is not just in objects or places, it's in people. A shared laugh, a comforting hand, the sparkle in someone's eyes. These are forms of beauty too, and they are just as powerful as sunsets or music. When we connect, our brains release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It's why a hug feels good, why shared meals feel special, why weddings and festivals are so full of color and music. Beauty thrives in togetherness, and maybe that's the deepest secret of all. Beauty is better when shared. Technology is changing how we experience beauty. Digital art, AI-generated music, virtual worlds, they all expand our senses, but they also ask us a question. How will we use this power? Will we fill our screens with noise or create things that inspire? Will we design cities that isolate or ones that connect? Technology can either dull our senses or amplify them. The choice is ours. Imagine schools that teach creativity like math, workplaces that look like art studios, phones that help us notice the world instead of distracting us from it. Beauty is not fading, it's evolving. Here's the final thought. Beauty is everywhere, but it's different for everyone. What moves you might not move me, and that's okay. That's the point. Take time to find your personal beauty map. Is it music? Is it hiking? Is it cooking, fashion, technology, poetry? Whatever lights you up, make space for it. Because the more we notice beauty, the more we understand something essential. Life is brief, but it can be breathtaking.